Okay, so huge news. I have just finished up 1000 KC at the Rex Matriarchs, specifically Osseous. So I'm going to show here in just a moment the full, pretty much loot from 1000. And let me actually leave that. I didn't realize I was playing a full loot from 1000 Osseous kills. Um, Took me a little bit of time, but this is a bit about a week post the actual release, and you can see the log here. I got 7 of the rings, 2 of the keys, and I only had like I think 2 plumes. Yeah, because I only have 3, and the rest of this I got from the boss. So 1000 KC on the dot. Okay, I'll probably intercut this into the middle of it since I completely forgot. This is the setup I was going with. It's off of PVME. You have 1 tank piece. I didn't have Relentless on it, just threw some perks on it. Salamancy, your tier 95, your Holy Scarab, Lantidime Incense Sticks, Overload Salves, and then you've got the bar, which is Conjure, Army, Ghost, then Soul Sap, Death Skulls, Skeleton, Resonance, Scythe, Volley of Souls, and then Anticipation. And with that, and if you're casting Darkness, I was running Equilibrium, and then I also had the Wind Book active. I never had any issues. I don't know exactly how many of these coins were pure coin drops because the boss does drop increments from like 50k up to like 5 or 600k of just pure GP. And then I got all of this other loot. Now, the one thing I did do the math on is the spiky and the blunt salvages here were auto-alked by my spring cleaner, which totaled up to 16.3 and 17.2 mil, or 17.7 million GP. So in total, if we were to add that onto our little cash stack here, we've got another about 34 mil in alks that I got. And then I probably got anywhere from 20 to like 40 mil probably in just cash drops. On top of it, we also, if we do a price check here, we can switch on over to the high alks. On top of that, is there not a way to do this? Okay, there might not be. So we can see we had 5,865 of the damaged dinosaur bones, which these are alks or disassembles, and they alk for 5,000 GP a pop. That is another 30 mil of alks that we currently have. So I'm going to toss all this in and see what 1000 KC got us. Now, I did take notes about the price that I sold all of the rings at. I don't know what all is going to be in here, but the keys, 17, 15, 15, 25, 25, 115, some supplies, 45, and kept all that. There is one ring I did keep from that, so it's not going to be the complete. There is one ring you could add on to this price check. But if you want to know what you could expect, on top of getting a lot of XP, I think I was at like roughly 155, roughly 155 mil defense XP. I'm now at 176, so approximately 20 million XP in just whatever combat style. Boom. 517 mil. Now, of course, key prices, ring prices have dropped some, so this number would drop down. But that is what I got. So if we were to take the 517 here, then you could add on another, 30 mil and pretty much the bone alks on top of, we'll say 35 mil or so in coin drops. I mean, we're talking about 600 mil. It's quite a, that's a lot of GP per kill, I would say. I mean, I'm averaging, on average, 600,000 GP a kill. That's quite nice. So let me know what your thoughts are. I'm actually a big fan of the boss. I think it's quite interesting. I think for a mid-level boss, they knocked it out of the park. I think the biggest thing was people were going in it with best in slot gear, thinking it would be a high tier boss. They were steamrolling it and then concluded that it was an awful boss when it wasn't designed for high tier PVMers. I think that is one discrepancy, that an opinion people had that I don't agree with. I think for a mid tier boss, it is actually really well designed, teaches a lot of mechanics, and has its difficulties as well.